Hi everyone and welcome to today's class. Well, the first eclipse is close. It's a new moon, so a solar eclipse, new beginning, but the lunar eclipse ending is still to come. So maybe the new is just a little bit slower, but it's definitely already clear that it's something to do with our relationships and that we are no longer willing to compromise principles, needs, values. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out, not only in our personal relationships, I know, with Libra, and everything is balance, harmony, beauty and peace. I have all faith in you, this is going to be calm and smooth, but it's going to be interesting how that plays out in the bigger picture. And thank you for being here, because as you know, you are needed in this time and we need healthy, happy people. So I'm glad you're here and we can work on these energies, process them in our body, because that's so important. Right, so let's see what we're going to do today. The little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, little fingers in line with your shoulders, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line. You think your sit bones together, only thinking, lengthening energy coming through your head, crown of the head, and you think your ribs together, navel towards your spine, relaxing knees and elbows, and we're good to go to start with the reaffirmation of the upper arms, which is working our way around the arms to, reaffirm them. So starting, palms to the front as much as you can. You think of the fountain and then you drop your arms hanging loosely and you just lengthen, think energy through your head, fountain. This is where the strength is. And energy through the fingertips and the heels. And now you think your little fingers towards your thumbs. Fingers stay long. Nothing extra, just long, just let go. Let the energy move through you and relax. Okay, one more, always three-dimensional, yeah? Shake the energy loose, and now we're going to focus it again and let's see how far we get. Little fingers towards the thumbs, ribs together, lengthening everything and relaxing. Okay, now palms to the back, thumbs towards the little fingers, just lengthening, ribs together. All lengthening. And relaxing. Okay, just relaxing here. Palms to the back, thumbs towards the little fingers, just lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Ribs together and releasing. Okay, so we've been working here and here. And now with that same muscle coordination, lengthening here, we're just rolling down, relaxing. Just relaxing here, just let it hang, and any time you need to bend your legs, you're welcome to do so. And you can use yoga blocks or books to reach the floor if you need that. Fine, no problem. You're not expected to be flexible, right? What we're doing now is navel towards your spine and then sit bones to your head, lengthening the back. And again, navel in. And lengthening, and also one more time, navel in, and lengthening, and just bend your legs, and head up, let the blood flow down, One more time. Now breathe in, navel in, sit bones to your head, lengthening. And this time I'm looking to my middle finger and I'm describing the biggest possible circle, following with my eyes, and I'm only going as far as I can. So don't overtake your arm or vice versa. Now, the part of the circle downwards is even bigger, and it's not about pushing or pulling your arm, it's about lengthening your body, because it's really about turning the body, and it's about how much can we liberate energies from our upper back and neck and lengthen everything. So the fountain is, as always, also in this exercise, absolutely essential. Navel in, lengthening, lengthening. Just visualize, just think, no pushing or pulling, and just relax. Okay, so, right, the next exercise, next challenge. We're in challenging times, so it's really about the back and the hips. That's where the burden is always. So here we go. Don't think you can't do it, you can. If you've got everything here, you can bend your legs, yoga blocks, books, anything. Not even a straight back, you know, we're getting there, it's not a problem. Important to have your hips parallel to the floor. And just one leg up, and then yes, if you can lengthen it, you lengthen it. If you can't, you don't, no problem. Just from the center, think your fountain, energy through the head, and then think long, long, and out of your knee, out of your heel, out of your hands, out of your head. So just see if thinking the energy, focusing the energy, liberates something, so you can see you can lengthen a little bit more. That's what we're trying to do. So with one leg, you can take a little longer, time-wise, than with the other one. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. You just feel if there is anything that you can do. And certainly, it always feels very differently. Very differently. Lengthen. Lengthening, energy through the head, through the knee, and releasing. Blood flowing back very much. Now I'm going to try to lengthen a bit more. So, if you like, I invite you to do the same. Whatever it looks like, it's not important. It's all about a strong center and lengthening. Lengthening from the strong center. And not turning. Make sure your hips are not turning. Parallel to the floor. Elbows pointing towards your body, not out. Because then you may get some strain in your shoulder joints, and that's not what we want. Always close, not here. Yeah? Okay, other side, on the leg. Lengthening. Just let the energy out in every direction. Okay. Wow. There's a lot going on. Definitely. So I need to do that again. You do what you need to do for your body. Yeah. So you can come with me. You can take a break. You can go to the next exercise. And as we are here, you won't miss anything. You can just do your own pace and go after your needs. Very important. Needs of your body. Navel in, lengthen from your head, and then from your leg, and see if there's some space. Okay. And relax. Wow. I'm just discovering new spaces. Okay, and Other leg. Lengthening. Lengthening. Wow. Yeah, if it feels like that, you definitely processed some energy, yeah, and liberated something. Okay, so what's the next thing? Right, we're doing the balance. Okay, balance. Balance is the theme, isn't it? So you can either do it on the underarms, which means you've got your little fingers in line with your little toes, and the idea is from your sit bones to your head to lengthen. So it's not about holding. Holding will be here. See that? This is lengthening. Really lengthening and relaxing. And it's not about how long you can do it. Please just sit bones through your head, lengthen, maximum length, relax. And then do it again. Maximum length, lengthening, feel behind your neck, for example, and relax. Okay? Or, if that does not appeal to you, you can do it in the plank position. So from here, you are lengthening again. I've got my elbows relaxed. Just take a break, breathing in. And lengthening. Lengthening. And relaxing. Okay. If that is still not a challenge for you and you like something more, okay, you can come with me from here. Let's see where it takes us. Now, biggest possible circle, slowly describing it, opening. Back forwards, now down, and again, lengthening. Biggest possible circle, very calmly. Make sure that your shoulder blades are parallel, so don't take your arm too far back. Navel in. Okay, so if that's not enough, we can do this and just make sure your feet are stable, because then you can try to do a little lengthening here, a little balance, or another balance. Okay, so lengthening here. Just make sure your feet are on the mat and you're not sliding like that was last time. I did not cut it out, but I don't know if it was an English video. I think, maybe not. Lengthening and releasing. Okay, just either relaxing your back or just have the energy flow through. Okay, and now we're doing something on the side. Okay, what is it? Is it push-ups? No, mermaid. Okay, right. So here we go. Little finger in line with your elbow, hips and heels in line, and we just cross over. Now from here, breathing in, you can either lengthen from here, or you can lengthen the entire body, and then you are here. And relax. Breathing in and lengthening. Just lengthen back forwards and releasing. Okay. One more time to make it 3 times. I hope I counted correctly. Lengthen, nose, sternum, everything in line. And now, arms here. Make sure to have your hands pointed this way, because then when you bend, you're good to go when you're not here. Okay, so breathing in. On the out breath, here we go. Lengthening and bending in. Breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening. And one more. And of course, I'm sorry, I didn't demonstrate. You can also do it here. Yes? Okay, so one last one. And if you like, you can again go for this one. finger in line with your elbow, hips, heels, and just crossing over. Breathing in, on the out breath, lengthening here or lengthening here, and releasing. Breathing in, on the out breath, lengthening energy through the head, and just make sure you really got your line. Sink it and, you know, into reality. Lengthening. Your brain knows exactly, lengthen, where there are more, where your measurements are, yeah, what your measurements are. So, fingers in that direction, breathing in, and lengthening, either here, yeah, or here. Lengthen, and releasing. Breathing in, on the out breath, lengthening, and down we go. Breathing in, on the out breath, lengthening, and well, if you like to play around a bit, yeah, I'm not quite on the mat, which is not recommendable. Yeah, you've always got to make sure that your foot is entirely on the mat, okay? Good, so I need to get rid of some energy. Do it the smoother way if you need it. I will show that in a minute. Yes, so the smoother way is here. And maybe you just want to check in with your body, so like shaking off some energy, loosening your energy field, or stretching out. Oh yes, just feel if anything feels weird, if there's some tension. I actually noticed some, which is interesting here. Yeah, and then massaging a little bit is always a good idea, like shaking off. Chinese medicine teaches us a lot in that. Okay, so let's see, what are we getting to do now? Okay, we have to do bridges, right? Okay. Don't think it's going to be easy. I'm sure the guides are in for something. Little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, and the fingers, little fingers in line with your shoulders. But please, you choose the variation that's for you. You don't make it hard. It's just about sit bones, head, again, fountain, strength here, okay? And then the rest is playing around with the muscle coordination, as always. So from here, breathing in, on the out breath now, just lengthen your butt into your knees, lengthening here, energy out of your knees, so you really feel the stretch on the upper thighs, and lowering. Breathing in, on the out breath, up, lengthening, lengthening, just lengthening everything, and releasing. Okay, breathing in, on the out breath, we do one more, lengthening. And if you don't have any trouble having your hips parallel to the ceiling and also to the mat, then you can try to stretch one leg out. It can even be bent here. Yeah, just think sit bones heel, and then just flex the foot to feel the line behind the leg, lengthen to feel the front line, lower and down. Breathing in. And up, we now do it with the other leg, and lengthen, and energy through the heel, then through the toes, and whether the leg is totally long or bent, you know, no problem. Okay, now here's the next variation, and as I was saying before, you just choose, right? So up, and lengthening, flex, and you've got your little toe in line with your hip or muscle line, and you just lengthen your leg thinking of a part of the circle until you reach the other side, and bend the leg in and lower. Breathing in. On the out breath, up, and lengthening the leg, and flex, and slowly down, lengthening, and bend, and lower. Okay, one more time. And coming up, so there's another variation. And again, you choose, you can always go with the last one because it's always building one upon the next one. Lengthening, and lower, and coming up again, lengthening, so you need to lengthen more. And it's not mainly from the leg, but from your head, meaning thinking of the fountain, yes? Okay, now breathing in, on the out breath, and lengthening, and lengthening until you reach the other side, and now from here, energy through the head, and through the heel, and always have your line, little toe, hip or muscle line inside, yeah, and lower. Okay, and if all that was fine, there is one more challenge. Okay, lengthening up, and leg up, and just slight flex. Now you turn your leg here, out, and slightly out. Now this is really a challenge because you need to have your hips here, so you can't go very far. And now think even longer from your head and knee and heel. And now turn parallel and lower. Okay, yeah, so make sure from here you are turning your leg and then you're lengthening. And you're lengthening even more, and this is always for the center. So I'm just breathing in, on the out breath, lengthening, and turn, and lengthen very slowly, and very slowly, even longer. Feel the abs, center. Yeah, and we're doing 2 more of those. If you like, you know, if that's not for you, as before, take a break, do the next exercise, or a different variation of this one. Lengthen, and head, energy through the head, through the heel, and lengthening, and lengthening, coming up, navel in, turn parallel, and lower your body. Breathe, and with the on the out breath, coming up, lengthening the leg, keep breathing, and turning, and lengthening, outwards. Feel how far you can go. Now lengthen out of your head, out of your heel, turn your leg parallel, lower your leg and your body. Wow, well done. Okay, just see how the back is. Yep, and I need to do a little more. As you know me already, just lengthen here. Okay, right, and I've got shown that we've got 2 more exercises. Very interesting today, anyway, very interesting. Okay, so we've got a double attitude, meaning we're starting on the outside, sorry, so you start with your right leg, and I start mirroring you. So, sitting on one sit bone, front leg is bent, but it's not like very close, it's easy, right? And also with the second leg, don't really have it close. It's like a little bit more like think of a around you. We are wrapping it around you. Now, okay, so the idea is to not lift the leg, but to lift the upper body and then to see if the leg lifts with it. If it doesn't, no worries, because this is the success of the exercise, not this. And the idea is up and lengthening down, which you can only by wrapping your leg around. So let's see. Up we go with the upper body and lower. I'm repeating myself, you are lengthening here, and this is the success, okay? That was the second time, now third time. Okay, so we do 3 times. Now from here, you keep the knee where it was, and the leg is turned in. Now we do the same thing, up, yeah. And it's not like leg up, it's like lengthening, and see what happens. And it should just raise off the floor. It's very, very small movement, but lots of energy here and lots of energy here. Okay, third time. Right. Now I'm on my elbow. Now we're focusing more on the length on both sides. So we just lengthen the arm, not to pull it, but to indicate the energy direction. And I'm sure you can see it. Okay, and lengthening, and one more, lengthening. Okay, so next one, I'm lengthening here, and now I'm turning, lengthening both out, and lengthen my leg, and then I'm coming back, and lower, again. Lengthening, now keep lengthening your leg away, and your upper body away. So it's like your upper body has the freedom to turn from here and here out of you really feel the space in your hip via lengthening and turning. Okay, so let's try this again. Up and lengthen energy out of your head, and up and lower. And now from here, I'm lengthening and I'm going over the second sit bone as well, and that really stretches my hips. So now relaxing slowly. Okay, other leg. Don't bend too much, yeah? Don't tuck it in. Okay, so it's easy on this sit bone, and very normal that one side is easier. For me, it's this one. Okay, so breathing in. And lengthening upper body and thinking of wrapping your leg around. You really don't need your arms, it's just here. So third time, lengthening. Okay, now we're lengthening the leg. Breathing in and lengthening and lowering. Breathing in and lengthening and lowering. One more time. And lengthening and lowering. Good. Okay, now I'm on my elbow. Arm is here. So everything here is fine. It's not there. See that? That's all. Now it's here, and you slightly bend your elbow. It's only about lengthening energy through the arm so we can release it from here and through the head as always. And of course through the toes. And we got a third time, and lengthening, and see this is all easy, yeah, it could be, okay, good. Now, lengthening, feel the length through the leg and just turn. And open and release. Breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening. Now turn and keep lengthening while turning. That's the most important thing, to keep lengthening energy out of your head mainly, out of your toes, breathing in. And one more, lengthening and lengthen, and your knee should be easy, referring to the knee of the lengthened leg. Okay, now from here, over the other sit bone. Yes. Oh wow. Okay, good. Shaking some energy off. And you do what you need to do to just shake up your energy field, loosening it up. Okay, and I was told this exercise is the last one. So, I'm very, it's interesting this, what we're doing today, so very original, the series. Okay, so we've got the legs together, and the underarms, little fingers, in line with the elbows, making sure you're not here. This is the success of the exercise, not necessarily getting your butt up. So it's from here, lengthening and lowering, breathing in and lengthening and lowering, and you really don't need your arms. Yeah, it's right here and lengthen. And if that was easy, but not necessarily more difficult, if this one, make sure your hands are really here, little toes in line, little fingers in line with your shoulders. Okay, breathing in, and just have a look here, and lengthening up, and relaxing the elbows, down we go, breathing in, and lengthening, up, and releasing. One more time, breathing in, and lengthening up. And if you like, you describe the biggest possible circle with your legs and an even bigger circle on the way down, yes? Just make sure that your little toe is in line with your hip or muscle line, that's fine. And your butt is not lowering. That's the case, it's no. The main energy, or the main amount, go through your head and then lengthening. And here, breathing in and lengthening. And yeah, this leg is far more easy than the other one. Yeah, but anyway, the contraction is leaving, so hopefully it will be fine soon. Okay, good. Right, so you do whatever you need to finish the class. Just relax, shake the energy off. This is the favorite position of my body, I don't know why. So if you have one, just follow your body. It's so wise, it teaches us so much. Okay. Great. As always, it was a pleasure to be with you, to spend this time with you, and please subscribe and share so that we have more people who really can benefit from this. If you want to know how you can benefit from it, please check out my channel introduction. And if you want more from my guides who are guiding these exercises and tell me what to do, they are very present on Instagram at Heike Dance and in my weekly energy updates, which you find on YouTube, Heike Buttons. So thank you so much, and let me know how you are managing, so yeah, we can do more to help. Lots of love and have a beautiful day.